quietest teenager in school ended up shocking everyone. In the hallways of Oak Ridge High, Ethan was known as the quietest teenager in school. He always sat on the very last bench, ate his lunch alone, and barely spoke a word. Some kids called him weird, while others just ignored him entirely. But nobody knew the depth of the heart hidden behind his silence. Ethan's entire world revolved around Max, a stray dog he had rescued from the streets a year ago. Max was his shadow, his best friend, and the only one who truly understood him. This bond gave Ethan a deep empathy for animals, especially those who couldn't speak for themselves. One stormy Friday afternoon, things took a dangerous turn. A sudden flash flood hit the town, and the river flowing right next to the school began to overflow rapidly. The streets quickly turned into rushing rivers of muddy water. As students panicked and rushed toward safety, a desperate, high-pitched crying echoed through the chaos. Trapped in the middle of the raging current, a tiny, terrified puppy was clinging to a floating wooden plank. The water was rising fast, and the current was pulling it toward a dangerous storm drain. A crowd of students and teachers gathered at the edge, watching in horror, but the water was moving too fast for anyone to risk stepping in. Suddenly, a figure stepped forward. Before anyone could realize what was happening, Ethan dropped his backpack, kicked off his shoes, and dived straight into the freezing, turbulent floodwaters. People gasped and screamed, shouting for him to come back, but Ethan didn't hear them. With pure, unstoppable focus, he fought against the heavy current. It was a brutal struggle, but he refused to give up on that helpless life. He reached the plank, scooped the shivering puppy into his arms, and fought his way back to the bank. When Ethan pulled himself onto the grass, clutching the safe, wet puppy, the crowd fell dead silent. The quietest boy in school had just pulled off the ultimate rescue. Ethan proved that day that silence isn't weakness. Sometimes the quietest people carry the loudest courage.